You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Salimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. The secret sauce to getting pre-approved faster and actually keeping it. Why pre-approval is not a golden ticket and how to protect it like your passport. Kia ora and welcome back to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Salimova, mortgage advisor, mum of 4, and your personal translator for the wild world of home loans. Today's episode is about a topic that gets people excited and then sometimes crushed. Pre-approval. You finally get the green light and you're buzzing until suddenly you're ghosted by the bank. Or worse, the approval vanishes right when you find the one. So today, I'm going to give you the secret sauce to getting the pre-approval faster and keeping that approval solid until the day you get the keys. What is the pre-approval, really? Pre-approval means a lender has looked at your financial situation and said, yep, we're willing to lend you up to this amount, subject to conditions. But here's a catch. It's not a blank check. It's conditional. And it can expire, be withdrawn, or become useless if your situation changes, or if you don't understand how it actually works. You might ask, what slows pre-approval down? Here are the usual culprits that delay or derail your pre-approval. Missing documents, inconsistent income, especially for self-employed or commission earners, bad bank account conduct, like frequent overdrafts or gambling, undisclosed deeds. Yes, buy now, pay later counts. So all those afterpays you thought you forgot about, the bank will not like them. Trying to DIY everything without knowing what the lender wants to see. So if you're applying solo and don't understand lending policies, the back and forth can drag out for weeks. Let's look at the case study, the pre-approval that fell apart. Let me tell you about Izzy. She got pre-approved through a bank directly. Everything seemed fine. Income, deposit, credit score. She was stoked. But 2 weeks later, she accepted a new job with a higher pay, thinking it would help. Went to the bank, and guess what the bank did? The bank pulled the pre-approval. Why? She had a probation period in her new role, and suddenly her income was considered unstable. She came to me, devastated. She was crying. We worked through it, and I found her a lender that accepted income during probation based on her strong industry experience. She still got the house, but it was a stressful ride. She could have avoided all of that with better advice up front and someone that was fighting in her corner. Now, you might ask how to get the pre-approval fast. Here is the secret sauce. Listen up, get a pen and a paper. Be prepared before applying. Have your bank statements, pay slips, ID, KiwiSaver information, and a proof of deposit ready to go. Get your bank accounts tidy. No unarranged overdrafts or weird spending. Yes, the $400 stack away a month need to chill. Disclose everything. Loans, cards, buy now, pay later. Hiding stuff only slows it down. And it will appear on your credit check anyway. So the bank will find out. Get a mortgage advisor. Someone like me or someone in my team who can match you with a lender based on your actual profile. No guesswork. Avoid big life changes mid-process. Don't switch jobs, buy a car, or have a baby. How to keep your pre-approval alive. Even after you get pre-approved, don't treat it like a done deal. Here is how to keep it safe. Stick to your budget. Look, just because you're approved for $800,000 doesn't mean you need to spend $800,000. Don't take on a new debt. No car loans, furniture finance, or surprise credit cards. Avoid late payments. Even one missed bill can change your credit profile. And I'm talking about power bills and phone bills as well. Send regular updates to your advisor. If something changes, we can pivot quickly. But if we don't know what's happening in your world, it's hard for us to combat it later. Think of pre-approval like your passport to the market. If you don't keep it valid, you might miss the flight. Now, final thoughts. Pre-approval is your launchpad. But this is not your landing gear. It's your job to protect it and my job to help you understand how to use it. If you want to move faster, smarter, and with less drama, reach out. I'll get you prepped properly, matched with the right lender, and ready to pounce when your dream home appears. Thanks for listening to That Home Loan Hub. If this episode gave you some clarity or saved you from a future mess, hit follow and send it to a mate who's house hunting. And remember, a mortgage is a strategy, not just a product. I'll catch you next week with more spicy insights. No jargon, just real talk. See ya! And that's a wrap on That Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.